Coming at you from Tokyo, Japan, my name is Dave, and this is my Made ITB equipped Altezza.
I need to swap out these barb fittings. Panic ships the ITBs with 6mm fittings, and according to my own experience and everything I could find on the internet, you need to go 1mm smaller on the hose inside diameter than what your barb is, which means I would need a 5mm hose. Now I can't find good 5mm hose anywhere, so I'm changing these to a 7mm barb. Then I can run the standard 6mm hose that everybody in Japan sells. I have more options. This isn't a performance upgrade in any way, it's just going to be an ease of use in Japan type deal. I guess they chose this because the hose that fits this is available in America. It's just not available here. So it's not a product complaint. It's just an ease of use thing for Japan. Another thing, I don't remember whether I fitted these myself or they came already installed, but they're fitted with Teflon tape. And the situation that I had where the gasoline overflowed.
It's got that much oil in it and that much gas.
Gasoline can eat Teflon tape, so even if I wasn't replacing the fittings, I would have to take it all apart and then redo the Teflon tape.
That's not a 12, that's an 11, or an American. It's an 11. Okay, how weird. Nothing is ever an 11. Until now. Metallic-y shit. That might be the same stuff that, because I do recall when I first pulled them out of the packet, they were covered in this metal type shit. Okay, so I need to show you the difference between what I pulled out and what I'm putting in. These are the Panic barbs, or nipples if you will, and you can see that they're just under 6mm. Now, if we look at our hose, we can get it to 6mm. Now, if we use a 6mm hose with the Panic, I mean, it goes in, but there's not a lot of resistance there. This is the JDM. It is 7mm exactly, and you will see that it takes a lot more to get it to go on. Now that's a correct fit, and this is not. Maybe there's an American size hose that you're supposed to use that I can't get here, but yeah, that's not going to be, yeah, that's no. So I'm going to be swapping out to these. Luckily they were cheap. A local performance shop hooked me up with a good deal. I won't be using plumber's tape, and I won't be using thread sealer. I'll be using Permatex former gasket. It is to be used on threads, and I have tested it on the vacuum block. It does seal, but it's extremely sticky. It doesn't matter if it gets gasoline on it, it doesn't matter if it gets oil on it, it doesn't matter if it gets water on it. The only thing that gets this off is rubbing alcohol. The other thing that's good about these ones from Japan is that they're a 12mm. And everybody has a 12mm deep socket. Not everyone carries an 11 because nothing in a car is ever an 11. If I found out that was leaking at the track, I'd be screwed. I'd have to carry an 11 socket just for that. And I'd have to carry it because nobody else at the track would have one. A 12, deep, everyone's got one. This stuff really makes a mess, so be careful with it if you're using it. To get it off your hands, use isopropyl alcohol. Don't get it on your clothes at all, ever. All right, there's the first one coated. Okay, just a little bit of brown stuff. One danger I do face is that the depth of cut for the taper is different between the two fittings, but it's kind of a risk I have to take, really. Good quality 5mm hose is too hard to get here, and on top of that, the whole fact that it's an 11 isn't ideal either. So the beauty of this shit is that no matter what, this is going to seal. Like, they're now sealed. I haven't even done them up. They might fall out, but they'll stay sealed until they fall out. But did you really even need to do that? Well, yes, I did. And the reason for that is because gasoline can sometimes eat Teflon tape. Yeah, that's that done.
I need to swap out the nipples. According to Run Max, what am I, Pilot?